That's Brother King. You recognize? Briefly.
Two things the governor didn't talk about was with the crime crisis going on, there's no significant money or policy changes that's going to happen to help combat the crime thing, other than the fact that there is possibly, understand everybody, this is just proposed and talking, this isn't actual stuff. So there's basically nothing in this that's going to help try and address the crime crisis issue that we have going on. The second thing is, a few years ago, in 2016, Governor Hutchinson said to have his highway plan, he needed Arkansas Works and all these people on Medicaid to go through. But yet now he's talking about cutting people and savings. So what's changed from him, besides election year, the last 3 years spending all-time record amounts of money, and then all of a sudden it's election year, now he's going to be going and cutting money. But what's changed from 2016 when he said, I have to have these people on Medicaid, 300-something thousand, or I'm not going to have money for highways, which he didn't have, to now he's saying he's letting these people off and he's saving money. Mr. Baird, do you have an answer?
Duncan Baird, Office of Budget, Department of Finance and Administration. On the first question, from a public safety perspective, I think in both the 2015 and 2017 session, there have been policy changes, proposals that have, begun and really started to, over the course of that time period, address some of those issues. In addition, from a budget perspective, we have allocated significant amounts of new general revenue to both the Department of Correction and the Department of Community Correction. I think you may see some of the impact of those changes in the county jail backup numbers. You remember back in 2015, county jail backup was close to 2,700 or higher. That number is now much lower. It was below 1,000 at one point within the last year.
I want to, so first off, in 2015, the governor's bill was about to reduce prison populations and reduce crime. That was a 2015 Jeremy Hutchinson bill. We're not. Crime's got worse. Okay, at jail overcrowding, you guys are letting hundreds of prisoners out early every quarter, most of them coming back to Placer County. So those things that you talk about haven't worked.
That's probably a broader topic than, something that we want to discuss with the Department of Correction, Community Correction in their hearings this week. From a budget perspective, I just know that we've dedicated significant amounts of new funds. We had the $30 million that we set aside back in 2015 towards the prison initiative. We've put new general revenue in the budget, both in 2017 and now again today. So, from a budget perspective, we've attempted to put new resources in places to address some of those issues.
But it hasn't worked. But the second part is, the second question again is, in 2016, you went through the same thing in 13 when we were told about Medicaid expansion, that we had to have Medicaid expansion to save money. Okay, we did not save money in traditional Medicaid. We're spending more than ever in traditional Medicaid. Okay, this thing of, well, we didn't spend as much as we were going to. That's ridiculous. Okay, that's misleading people. You only save money by spending less than the actual amount. We're not spending less in traditional Medicaid. From 2016, when it came to the appropriation bill, you guys didn't get your way, you had the line item detail scheme to get around the Arkansas Constitution. But in 16, Governor Hutchinson clearly said, I've got to have all these people on Medicaid to have the savings to be able to implement highway money. Now he's turned around and done a complete flip-flop during election year and saying, we're saving money by taking these people off. What's the change, Mr. Baird?
Going back to Arkansas Works, we had the legislative task force that took a look at the expansion plus traditional Medicaid. I think, from when you look at the Arkansas Works and traditional Medicaid, I think a lot of it goes back to that. I think those are probably questions that...
No, Mr. Baird, you were here in 13. You were joint budget chairman. You've been here. You were part of selling this thing that we've got to have these people on it to save money. Now he's saying the total opposite. He's flip-flopping last year. It's just election year. So you haven't answered my question. What has changed?
Senator King, the governor's not here.
Well, he's the governor's budget person. He's here. You know what? Answer some questions, people. You know what? What has changed from 2016 that you had to have people on Medicaid to save money, to not have a hole in the budget, to now you're taking people off and bragging about savings?